Have you ever stopped to wonder what truly makes intimacy deeply satisfying? Not just physically, but emotionally? Or why some women feel more connected through certain types of touch and closeness? In this video, we're exploring fascinating, often misunderstood insights about female sexuality, along with practical tips that can genuinely transform your intimate connection. And make sure you stay until the very end, because we'll also talk about powerful, real-world strategies to overcome premature ejaculation and strengthen your love life in ways you may not have imagined. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Let's begin. As we wrap up later, we'll dive into meaningful advice for those struggling with premature ejaculation. So, stay with me. This conversation is full of eye-opening details, and we're going to unpack them together. You might be surprised to learn that intimacy isn't one size fits all. For example, some women with larger breasts may occasionally experience discomfort during sex. In certain cases, if a partner climaxes too quickly, it can affect the overall experience for both. That's why pacing, awareness, and communication matter so much. Here's something many people overlook. For some women, a soft, lingering kiss on the stomach can feel more intimate and exciting than a quick kiss on the ear or neck. While some men may feel hesitant about intimacy during menstruation, many women actually feel heightened pleasure and sensitivity during that time. Neck kisses? For many women, they're irresistible. There's also a common myth that all women reach orgasm the same way. In reality, experiences vary greatly. Some women climax through vaginal intercourse, others through clitoral stimulation, and many through a combination of both. In fact, around 40% of women believe foreplay should begin with nipple stimulation. And interestingly, staying hydrated before intimacy can actually improve the body's natural responses and increase the chances of orgasm. When it comes to different forms of intimacy, factors like friction and stimulation can affect timing for both partners. Even something as simple as using a blindfold can heighten sensation by intensifying anticipation and awareness. Sometimes, removing sight sharpens every other sense. Great intimacy doesn't happen by accident. It develops through experience, curiosity, and open communication. No one is born knowing exactly how to please a partner. It's something couples learn together. Feedback, given gently and received openly, can be a powerful tool. Emotions also play a huge role. When a man is deeply in love, he often speaks proudly about his partner. When a woman feels strong attraction, her tone may soften and become more tender. Emotional connection amplifies physical pleasure. After climax, it's common to feel relaxed or sleepy. During orgasm, heart rate can rise dramatically, sometimes up to 180 beats per minute compared to a resting 60. And here's an interesting fact. About 18% of women report being able to reach orgasm without direct physical stimulation. Clitoral stimulation is especially significant. Around 80% of women reach orgasm through it. That's why many couples explore toys or other forms of stimulation. Roughly 20% of women own personal pleasure devices. The missionary position remains popular because of its closeness and comfort, while other positions may influence duration or intensity differently. Lubrication, whether natural or added, can enhance comfort and sensation, but it's important to use it thoughtfully. And above all, safety matters. Certain risky behaviors have led to serious injuries, so communication and consent are always essential. Some positions and experiences tend to stand out in memory. Face-to-face intimacy with clitoral stimulation, incorporating a vibrator, or oral sex are commonly mentioned favorites. But it's equally important to remember that overstimulation, especially of sensitive areas like the clitoris, can cause discomfort. Just like men need recovery time after climax, women's bodies also need time to reset. The clitoris responds to both physical and mental stimulation. Arousal begins in the brain before it fully expresses in the body. And while many couples hope for simultaneous orgasms, it's actually relatively uncommon. Instead of chasing perfect timing, focus on connection and shared pleasure. Sensations travel rapidly through the nervous system, up to approximately 230 kilometers per hour, showing just how powerfully the body and brain are linked. Interestingly, some women report increased openness to experimentation after age 30. And while men often experience physical pleasure first, followed by emotional connection, many women experience emotional connection first, which then deepens physical pleasure. Ultimately, intimacy is more than technique. It's curiosity. It's understanding. It's emotional safety. It's learning each other's rhythms. And if you're still watching and finding value in these insights, comment number 1 below so I know you're here with me. Adventurous women may sometimes feel more open to exploring different forms of intimacy, including oral sex. And for many women, regular physical closeness, such as having sex at least once a week, can positively support both emotional connection and overall well-being. Interestingly, studies often suggest that single women can have just as active, or even more active, sex lives compared to single men, depending on their social confidence and opportunities. For couples trying to conceive, patience is key. Consistent, unprotected intimacy over several months, often around 5, can improve the chances of pregnancy. And for men dealing with premature ejaculation, techniques like the stop and squeeze method can be incredibly helpful. By pausing stimulation and gently applying pressure at the right moment, it becomes possible to regain control and extend the experience. Understanding these dynamics isn't just about better performance, it's about building trust, awareness, and emotional closeness. Intimacy is a shared journey of learning, where each partner discovers more about themselves and each other. Premature ejaculation, in particular, can feel discouraging. It often affects confidence and may create tension in a relationship. The good news? It's one of the most treatable sexual concerns. With the right techniques, mindset shifts, and practice, real improvement is possible. In the comments of this video, I'll be sharing a book that outlines practical, proven methods to help overcome premature ejaculation and enhance overall satisfaction. If this is something you're working on, don't miss it. Check the comments and start your journey toward greater confidence. As we approach the end of today's video, here are a few fascinating insights. Many men experience higher arousal levels in the morning due to hormonal fluctuations. Typically, men initiate kisses before sex, while women often prolong kissing afterward as a way of maintaining emotional closeness. Sex toys, by the way, are far from a modern invention. Some of the oldest known examples date back over 30,000 years, discovered in caves in Germany. That tells us something important. Human curiosity about pleasure and connection is ancient. Many women are naturally drawn to partners who project strength, decisiveness, intelligence, and confidence. At the same time, preferences vary widely. Some women, for instance, may dislike having their hair or head held during oral sex. Communication always wins over assumptions. Exploring fantasies like a threesome can introduce complicated emotions, especially if romantic feelings are involved. Jealousy and insecurity can surface quickly, so honest conversation is essential before considering anything new. When it comes to using your hands, following her cues is key. She knows what feels good in her body. Paying attention to subtle guidance can make all the difference. Kissing itself is an underrated art. A partner who kisses well often creates deeper anticipation and connection. On the flip side, prolonged lack of intimacy can lead to frustration and emotional distance in relationships. Sometimes, women signal desire in subtle ways, like wrapping their legs around their partner, which can indicate a desire for deeper closeness and intensity. It's important to remember that only a small percentage of women reach orgasm solely through vaginal intercourse. Additional stimulation is often essential. After climax, women may need anywhere from a few minutes to even an hour to fully relax and return to baseline. Gentle positions like spooning can enhance comfort and closeness while stimulating sensitive areas in a more relaxed way. If you're still watching and finding value in these lessons, comment number 2 below so I know you're here with me. Confidence also plays a powerful role in intimacy. Sensual lingerie can boost self-esteem and shift the mood instantly. Vibrators offer efficient and reliable clitoral stimulation, and research suggests that women who use sex toys regularly often report higher desire, more consistent orgasms, and fewer sexual concerns overall. When you truly understand these nuances, intimacy becomes more than physical. It becomes emotionally enriching. It's about tuning into each other's needs, building safety, and deepening your bond. So tell me, what's the one insight from today's video that stood out most to you? What are you excited to try or approach differently? Share it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support allows us to keep creating valuable content like this. See you in the next video.